Hey, good morning. It's a cloudy, overcast day, and the sun's trying to come out. I want you to look at the tomatoes on this Everglades tomato. It is absolutely ridiculous. There's hundreds, if not 1,000, small tomatoes on here. I was going to pull it out, but I decided to leave it. And the squash, winter squash, and the cantaloupe are all competing for space here. And I think the pumpkin or the winter squash is winning. This is how much rain we got last night after I went to bed. Isn't that amazing? We've been so dry. It's been weeks since we had any rain. And now all the leaves are wet, and in this humid climate of ours, that I thank God for the rain, don't get me wrong. Thank God for the rain. This is my, Lord help me remember. This is my comfrey. I put 5 seeds in, 5 seeds germinated. I'm going to need to move some of that to another bucket or a pot. But look, peas are blooming. Got little tiny peas all over them. Won't be long before I'll be picking peas. These over here, look at those little peas. Just look at them. Everywhere. Oh. I saw a little pumpkin, and not a little pumpkin, but a little cantaloupe. There's another one right there. Look at it, so tiny. Oh, I saw a little cantaloupe and there's another one right there. And some little watermelons. So, like I said, they're competing ferociously for space in the winter squash. I wouldn't think bumblebees would be flying in this. Well, it's not raining now, so I guess they would. But all these beautiful blossoms open, and they were working it out yesterday. Oh look, I got another squash right there of some kind. I think that might be the crookneck. I don't know. I didn't intentionally plant any crookneck. Now they did well for me year before last. Oh honey, oh bumblebee, I'm so sorry. Them blossoms are all full of water. I've got native pollinators here. I got some you wouldn't even consider pollinators. Oh, I see a little one down there that didn't get pollinated. It'll fall off. Oh, look at that honeybee stuck in that water. Oh dear, they can't fly wet. Well, it's a mess out here, isn't it? But it's my mess. It's my mess. I do actually miss my chickens. And it turns out I'm not going to have hip surgery if the doctor knew what they were talking about. They said all my problems are coming from my lower back. I've had 2 back surgeries, and the discs, they said, have just degenerated. They're just gone, pretty much kaput. So that's where all of my hip pain, they say, are coming from. I kind of have a problem believing that. I'll just have to wait and see. Got more tests coming up, so maybe it'll shed more light on the whole situation. I know this pumpkin right here has grown 2 foot since we got that good rain. Everything out here is loving it. I've taken a whole bunch of tomatoes off these vines because, as you can see, the storm we had early yesterday morning broke the vines. I knew that was going to happen if we got any wind because they were so top heavy. Nothing I could do about it. I had them Florida weaved, but they outgrew their Florida weave. And I didn't have any more tall posts to put there. I tell you what though, I have gotten some nice tomatoes off these plants. I take them off when they're about like this, put them on the porch rail so that the birds don't